Aha, we back. We back. We love the tree. All my homies love the big tree from Tales of Symphonia. Last time we got more party members. We got ourselves a Regal. Yeah, that's who I wanted to use. I want to actually put him in front. And we'll be playing as him, and then maybe I'll put like Zelos as, you know, one of the backup healers or something like that. Just having to, you know, he's kind of the final unique character that we're going to be recruiting. And, you know, obviously he is a monk. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. I believe that we need to go, the next place that we need to go is Ozette, which I want to say is over that way-ish. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll find this out. But first, of course, we got to skip. You don't trip a lot, do you? No need to worry. Oh, okay. I trip all the time. So I thought if you happen to be the same way, it would be pretty rough for you. They tell me you're the chosen from the other world. Yes, although I'm not very chosen-like. Yeah, that's kind of her whole thing. She trips all the time. On the contrary, your world must be happy to have a fine chosen like you. Oh, I'm sorry. Perhaps that wasn't an appropriate thing to say in regards to the declining world. No, it's okay, but I'm a chosen who couldn't save the world. Yeah, I love the enemy symbols as well. They're very cute. So slime and wacky tadpole. It just totally fits. I'm a chosen who values your own life more than the world. Chosen who knows the value of life will surely bring forth a new salvation and regeneration. Do you think so? I hope you're right. Of course, I kind of love it too. It's like, you know, they didn't have the budget for unique enemy models, so and it's kind of weird because like in the dungeons and stuff like that, they do actually have unique models, or at least somewhat unique models. But in you know, in the overworld map, they're just the blobs. Just like the cookie cutter monsters on Zelda 2's map. Yeah, kind of.
Be careful, everyone.
All right, let's go. Wait, did I scan these guys? I honestly do not remember. This is also my very first time playing as this character in this particular playthrough. Let me actually just double check your I think I am going to just switch this up really quick. I always feel weird doing this in like the middle of a fight, but yeah, he's basically just your monk character. He's, you know, he's all about, but he only kicks. He doesn't use his fists at all, even though he totally could. He's like basically Kenjiro from Fist of the North Star, up to and including the blue hair and the, you know, like very fuck it all kind of attitude. And, you know, while he's not my favorite character to play as, or just in general, like, I kind of prefer playing as Lloyd and Zelos. But, you know, he's still pretty cool to have on the roster. Can I go in here? There we go. This is the next town we need to visit. Ozette. The Quiescent Village. Exclamation mark.
Lloyd, we have to follow her.
Huh? Yeah.
Wait, he's like, oh yeah, I forget. I forgot. We have to follow her. In fact, I think I should probably put Lloyd in the party. Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, we'll do it like this. I had this game as a kid, but I lost to some fiery person early on and gave up. You know, I don't blame you. I played this game when I was a kid, and I like just went all out with it. I did all the post-game stuff, you know. I absolutely love this game, but it is pretty tough early on, especially. Like, I guess it's not like, I guess, you know, the more you level up, it's not so much hard as it can be like unforgiving. Like some of the enemies can just like body you if you're not prepared. And if you lose, you know, it's not like, you know, some older games where you can just respawn instantly. You have to kind of wait and, you know, reload from a previous save and go all over the place and things like that. We got a doggy to talk to. We got to talk to this one. This one feels like a Kelsey. Her tail is so cute. Oh, also, we have some ladies to talk to, of course, being a new town. Isn't it a nice day? Ah, you're making me blush. Immediately goes on to hit on the old lady. Nice. You're cute. Oh my, you're a strange fellow. All right, give me money. Give me money. Hi, are you travelers as well? I've been traveling too and came all the way to this village. It seems this village is the birthplace of the Pope. yeah, because the Pope is in this game. There's with not you know the Pope that's all about, you know, social media and everything like that. Like people, I did think it was kind of funny, like when they announced the new Pope and like everyone was like social media stalking the Pope to find out what his interests were, and I was like, oh my god. Hey Lizzie, how's it going? Welcome to stream. How are you doing? I'm just playing some video games and rambling about random stuff as I usually do. Oh, we got a bunch of money actually. You got a flash flood warning. Oh no, I hope that you're doing all right. Those are definitely not things you want to mess with. I used to live in Florida, so like, and we used to get flooded all the time. Like one time I literally had to drive through like almost 2 feet of floods in the roads because like the city that I lived in is basically below sea level. So you know, it's pretty rough. All right, I guess we'll get an elven protector for Colette. I will get a cloak for Regal. 90% of Florida is below sea level. Yeah. And they keep, you know, they keep trying to be like, oh yeah, we know that like the swamp is the thing that is keeping the sea intact, but let's bulldoze over the swamp so we can make more room for, you know, luxury aircraft or not luxury aircraft. What the hell am I talking about? Luxury hotels. Wear it to look refined like Mari Paige does right now. Hell yeah. Aw, that's sweet. Do I want to, what do I want to do with, of course I gotta accessorize. We'll take one of these. We'll get, give Lloyd a breastplate. The Everglades shields the water. Yeah, kind of. Like, it basically, you know, all of the trees and things like that will soak up the water and prevent floods and things like that. So that's what I was referring to. I guess I will give Colette this, and then you can have that. And everything else, did I... Oh yeah, I can give Sheena the pretty ribbon. I think that's probably good. You can have the mittens, I guess. And Rain has the bridal gloves. Nice. All right, that's enough, you know, equipment mongering for now. What else is there to look at in this town? I guess there's, I mean, we gotta find Presea. That's like the first thing we gotta do. Half-elves and a cursed girl. Why are people like that all the way out here? It defeats the purpose of living quietly out in the country. Well, I guess, you know, you fill the stereotype of country folk being really prejudiced, and I don't really appreciate that, because I'm kind of a country girl. This one's Sammy. Sammy, here, boy. Oh, that's cool. Man, the discrimination against half-elves in this village is intense. Of course, I don't like half-elves either, but when it's this bad, even I start to feel sick. You know, like, you do kind of have two half-elves, like, right here? You want to say that to my face, dude? You want to say that to my fucking face? Oh, I wonder what went wrong in the village. Wait, I didn't wait to see what you have to say. I live Wait, let me read what you have to say. I heard it was a simple village that lived in harmony with the forest by preventing the overharvesting of sacred wood, but I wonder what went wrong in the village. I see. All right, yay! More things to buy, of course. Let's get some cooking ingredients. I need to get some of those. Sure, we'll get some tomatoes. Yeah, it's not Presea from Magical Knight Rares. Different character for sure. You know, this Presea is just a little girl who has no emotion at all. Basically, she's very emotionally withdrawn because of, like, she kind of had her soul sucked out from some, you know, magical shenanigans and things like that. Kind of like what happened with Colette earlier. She became an angel and temporarily lost her soul, but then she got it back through Angelus Ex Machina, we'll say. Oh, hi!
Are these guests as well?
Porters.
Oh, I see.
Risotto you have to make perfectly in comparison to rice. Yeah, I was reading the ingredients. Yeah. Also, different characters will have different levels of cooking. So, some characters cook better than others. Like, Rain is a terrible cook, so she'll have, like, you'll get less HP and things like that if you cook with her.
Presea, we have to make a key crest for you. My job awaits. Goodbye.
Cheetahs is poor Cheetahs. He's like
Only
heartbroken.
Presea can retrieve the sacred wood used in the ritual at the church.
Let me guess, Lloyd would cook horribly. You know, he's kind of in the middle. Like, he knows he can make a sandwich. He can make a sandwich really good.
I'm quite pleased that she has finally returned.
Well,
That man, he's a half-elf.
he's also a douchebag, but that does not mean all half-elves are like that.
He is? Now that you mention it, didn't we see him in Meltokyo too?
He's creepy.
Yep.
I agree, but I gotta say that I feel sorry for the guy.
Look at Zelos just being so smug like this. He's just like this all the time.
He has to deal with the fact that there are magnificent specimens of males around like me.
Don't flatter yourself, but I can see that. And sandwiches are easy, but you know, they're always good.
I'd say you two are on the same level.
I'm always down for a good
I
grilled
heard
cheese
that.
sandwich. Or, you know, a little panini.
At any rate, we should have a talk with Presea.
I just like bread.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is like the saddest poor little child ever. I just want to give Presea like all the head pats and hugs. She's such a sweetheart.
And smell.
Or a banquet mega chicken sandwich. Oh, yeah, I love chicken sandwiches. Oh.
Oh my. How horrible.
Yeah, this is kind of remind me of that like scene in Evangelion where you find Rei's apartment for the first time and Shinji walks in and he's like, "Damn girl, you live like this?"
What the? This is not cool.
How could this happen?
Only it's everybody. Everybody in the party.
Most likely the effect of X-Sphere's parasitism. Presea has no idea what's become of the person in that bed.
Oh.
How could that?
Oh, I just realized what was happening. Oh gosh, this is dark.
Presea, are you not coming with us?
I must do my job.
Let's leave Presea here for now.
Okay. Like, yeah,
If we try to move her, she will just fight back. Let's go see Altessa by ourselves to ask him about repairing the key crest.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Oh, that's heavy. Yeah. There's kind of a dead body in that bed. If you weren't sure what they were talking about, they were kind of beating around the bush a little bit. But yeah. Yeah. That person is dead. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. All right. Let's look at a skit and hope. That weird guest of Presea's. He was in Tokyo too, wasn't he? Yeah. I've got a bad feeling about this. I can sense the smell of blood on him. Let's hurry to Altessa's place. It's dangerous to leave Presea with that man. Okay, well, dead body, conspicuous cobwebs. Yeah, this is just like a whole other level of messed up. But I guess let's just keep going up this way and explore. Wait, no, that goes back to the town. I totally forgot where this guy, Altessa, is located. But, oh gosh, Colette tripped. Colette, are you alright? What does Lloyd think he is? Han Solo? Yeah. Yeah, I stumbled. Yeah, I'm clumsy. Are you hurt? No, I'm fine. Of course, she just trips. Also, I have to do this because this has been bugging me for too long. Where am I here? Where's the sound volume settings? Here we go. I'm just gonna raise the voices just like a little bit because I was hearing it was like the BGM was like louder than the actual freaking people talking, so that was not great. Let me actually, you are new characters. Who's scruffy looking? I mean, Lloyd's kind of scruffy, but I think this guy is a little bit more scruffy. That I'm playing as. All right, that was pathetic. Okay, so wait, did this just take us to like a dead end? Oh wait, Altessa's house. I was like, wait, is it just like a dead end? It just takes us to like nowhere? No, it's just literally over there. That tiny section of the world map. Why do I feel like there's something here? Now I'm making Han Solo comparisons with Lloyd. I mean, Lloyd is more of a Luke Skywalker than Han Solo. Like, Zelos is more of the Han Solo character in this.
Who is it?
Oh, great. More creepy little girls that talk like robots. Awesome.
Excuse us. We've heard that there's a dwarf living here. Is there any chance we could see him?
Like, I feel like this could turn into a horror game if it weren't for the adorable chibi art style.
You desire a meeting with Master Altessa. Please, come inside.
Please, come inside. It's very warm in here. Hey, at least you come inside this magical hotel. Oh. Like, literally, I'm thinking of, like the girls from The Shining right now.
People?
My name is Lloyd.
If only he had a Green Goblin thing to be his swordsman master. Oh, gosh. Yeah, about that.
We've come in regards to Presea. We heard about you from Kate in Cyback.
Oh, okay. Sorry, 1 second. There is an ad break. I'll just get through this. I don't think this cutscene is, like, super important, so it's fine.
Leave.
What?
I don't want anything more to do with that girl. Get out of here.
Please enter the zone of this being a normal place. A totally normal place. Just this old guy and
What
this
was that all about?
random, green-haired girl.
I apologize. The Master does not want to get involved with Presea. Why? He doesn't care if she dies?
I'm afraid I can't do that, Lloyd.
It is not that. It is because the Master regrets what he has done. Then please,
Oh.
save Presea. All she needs is for her key crest to be fixed. I do not know if that would truly be in her best interest.
Why?
I think it would.
How could anything be worse than living in that cruel condition while waiting to die?
If you are that committed, then you should search for inhibitor ore.
Preseia's key crest isn't made out of inhibitor ore?
Correct. Her crest is...
Tabitha, what are you doing? Get rid of them.
I apologize. I must return. Please come back again. I will attempt to persuade him.
Oh, gotta stretch out my neck. Ah. It's important to protect your neck, gamers. Very important.
Where can we find the inhibitor ore?
I've heard it's mined in the mountain range that extends between Altamira and the Ymir forest. I would like to help if you're going to create a key crest for Presea.
She sounds like a robot, or when you're in a trance, you talk like that. Yeah, kind of. That was what I was getting at.
I can lead you to the mine.
Just
Tabitha?
what is your relation to Presea anyway?
There is none.
Yet you sure seem concerned about her.
Well, either way, you haven't done anything suspicious so far. You're welcome to come along with us.
Inhibitor ore is found relatively near the surface of the X-Sphere mine. The mine I know of is across the sea from here, on the southern continent.
We're gonna have to go on across the sea again. Rain's not gonna like this.
You said Altamira, right? That place is awesome. Let's stop by there on the way.
Okay, we're not going on vacation, dude.
We don't have time to hang out at that gaudy resort.
The sea? We're going out to sea again?
Oh gosh, Rain, her face! I'm sorry, I'm taking a screenshot.
Okay then, let's go.
Yeah. Let's hurry.
That's my face when I realize, like I have a customer who came up for the third time today when I'm working at the grocery store, and they're like, "Can you tell me where the shortening
way,
is?"
This has been bugging me for a while.
And I'm like,
now.
maybe the aisle that says shortening in big block letters.
Haven't we met somewhere before?
Ugh. Oh, that's
Fine. Ignore me. Not very friendly, are you?
yeah, he's just kind of his thing. Also, thank you for this follow, Starlight Princess 700. Hope you are having a good day. Thanks for hanging out on stream. Hope you're having a good weekend and all that. Okay, is Tabitha an angel? That Tabitha girl was a little strange, Yeah, I'll say that was an understatement of the year. How should I put it? She reminds me of you when you had lost your heart as part of the angel transformation. Perhaps it is because she did not engage in respiration. What? Are you saying she wasn't breathing? Are you serious? So it appeared, I suppose she could have undergone heavy training to breathe silently, but don't tell me she's an angel too. She didn't seem like a bad person. We can't be too careful. Yeah, also something that we learned is that angels are not great. Most angels are not great. They're not always the best. Okay, so I guess, well, we'll have to go back through Ozette first, but then we're gonna have to go back across the sea to get to more of where we're supposed to go, to Altamira and do that whole rigmarole and everything. So, hey, it's a good thing that I managed to stock up on equipment and all the things, and of course we have another skit. X-Sphere mines, huh? Right. What, something wrong with that? Surely you know about it too. X-Sphere mines in the vicinity of Altamira. What else is there besides the Toys Valley mine? Ah, that one's connected by the tunnel to Moria. Oh, I see. And that, like, the mines of Moria from Lord of the Rings, where Gimli, and like, they had to fight off the orcs and the Balrog and everything. Ah, so we're going that. Oh, brother. Is your chest the only part of you that's in doubt? I'm sorry. I was like only half paying attention to that skit, and then I just read, "Is their chest the only part of you that's in doubt?" And I'm like, I was just dying. Also, thank you for the clipboard fan. I appreciate the clippage. Ah, always appreciate some clippiness going on here. Did I scan these characters, these little lady gold beetles? Probably not. Yeah, honestly, I probably scanned some of these enemies more times than I actually needed, just because I didn't know which way you're supposed to go. Can I sneak around this way? No, I don't think you can. Okay, I'm just gonna play as Lloyd, just for this. There we go. The Discord link doesn't seem to be working. Oh gosh, Discord is so annoying like that. It always like expires. I will drop a link to you in DMs in like a second. Actually, let me do it right now. I will just invite you to... Yeah, okay, so it says it expires every 7 days, but I had set it so it would never expire. And then it does that anyway. That's bullshit. Discord lied to me. Alright, give me a second here. Or we'll just get into a battle again. That is also okay. Oh, goodness gracious. It is BS, right? Like, I don't know. Like, Discord, like, it's great for what it is, but there's certain things about it where I'm just like, why is it this way? It just doesn't seem to... I don't know. It's just, Discord just be stupid sometimes. Like, okay, give me a second here. I have to do this anyways, so I might as well. All right, let me go here. Oh wait, I'm not friends with you. Let me just drop it in the chat then. We will use copy button. I also like the term bullcorn. Oh, I haven't heard of that one. I haven't heard of the term bullcorn, but yeah. Okay, so we gotta go to the mine next. All right. And the tip of, let's see. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to go all the way like back through, do a whole bunch of backtracking to get back to our boats, right? Or, well, they're not technically boats. Actually, I don't know where to go.
Reinforcements, huh?
I will be entirely honest, I am a little lost here. But hey, that's just kind of how Mari do sometimes. You know, I will often get lost in these kinds of games, especially when there's... And I was like, oh, I just don't want to backtrack here. I'm just getting lazy. But I'm probably going to have to do that anyways. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so... Because we can go in here... Damn it.
Be careful, everyone.
But it's okay, because we'll, I just didn't want to, like, have to go back through the forest or anything like that again, because that's, like, a whole... That's kind of a very maze-like, area. You're in the server. Oh, thank you! Thank you for joining! Always appreciate new folks in the server. Okay, I love Colette, just like, oh, hold on, I tripped. I also found out, so there's a whole bunch of, like, kind of random fun, you know, little trivia and things like that about this game out on the internet. And, one of them is that there's actually...
Just as I expected.
You know, all of the characters have, you know, special abilities, special arts, and things like that. And when you use them more often, you'll get, like, upgrades to the arts. Colette has an upgrade to Item Thief, but you have to steal from an enemy like 2,000 times or something like that. It's ridiculous to get the upgrade. Between Dirk and Altessa, I wonder who's the better craftsman. Obviously, it's Dad. It's Lloyd's dad. As far as I can tell, Altessa possesses more advanced skills. Heart is more important than skills. Dad would never abandon someone in need. You're just getting upset just because he's your father. I mean, yeah, kind of. That's the whole thing. And okay, look. We got the teeny tiny ship, and now it is a big ship, We got to go on a luxury ocean liner and everything. It's pretty cool, honestly. Although the controls are kind of jank, like every single game with like ship controls and things like that. Wait, is this Altamira? Large boat. Okay, all right. Are we gonna have to look at another skit again? All right, fine. Are dwarves rare in Tepe'a as well? Altessa's the only one that I know of. So he's alone. He must be lonely. Aww. Hey, what's wrong? I know. I was just wondering what Dad's doing right now. Oh, Lloyd's getting homesick. No, I'm not. Of course he is getting homesick. I mean, we did literally get banished from our hometown after we kind of sort of had it got burned to the ground at the very beginning of the game. Although, you know, that was more of the fault of the designs than anyone else. It's what? The boat is a jet ski? I mean, no, it's just a boat. It's just a very fantasy sci-fi like kind of boat. Okay, also there's no dock here. So I don't even know how you're supposed to get into that town, but sure. Another skit. I've been wondering about this for a little while now, but you want me to get those things off your wrist? There's no need. But isn't it kind of inconvenient like that? I've never felt it to be particularly inconvenient. Don't be shy to ask for help. I'm great at opening locks. I told you there's no need. I see. You're just embarrassed. Don't worry about it. Just let me see them for a minute. I don't like where this is going. Hey, I was being nice for you. Fine then. I won't take them off even if you come back and ask. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I don't really know what she expected there. You know, Regal's all about, like, he didn't want to use, he doesn't want to take off his shackles because he feels guilty about his dark and, tragic anime backstory that clearly we haven't learned about yet, but it is very dark and tragic, as I would assume from almost every character in this game has some sort of dark and tragic backstory. Although I have to say, Preseia's is probably the saddest of all of them. Okay, can I... I'm stuck. Okay, like... Oh gosh, I love what these old school RPGs and like the navigation and things like that. All right, there we go. Frickin' finally. Okay, so we are on this new continent and we need to go to the mine, so that's perfect. We are just going right over there. Let's do it. Oh, hell yeah. I like the music in this dungeon, too. Wow, so this is that sealed mine. It sure looks like it might house a ghost or two, don't you think? Would you just be quiet for a little while? What's with you? Don't go get mad, Sheena. This isn't good. What's wrong, Regal? The door's guard system is out of control. Someone must have destroyed it when trying to force their way through. Then let's bust it up even more. That's our Lloyd. That's an easy to understand plan. Literally, that's his solution to everything, is just destroy it, hit it with a lot with your sword. I like it, though. I'm fine with that, too. well, if Lloyd says so, it's fine with me. And everyone's just like, yeah, he's clearly a brilliant idea. Also, thank you for the lurks, Shiva. Good to see you again. Thanks for hanging out on stream. Are you sure? Don't blame me if it goes wrong. Honestly. And immediately a battle. Of course. Why am I not? Oh, yes, this is one of those battles. I see. You have to fight all the little robots and things like that. I can tell this fight is not going to be a great time. Also, the camera is not helping. Like, what is with this camera? It's kind of the opposite of, like, where we're supposed to be. And no, you cannot move the camera at all. There's no way to do that. I'm pretty sure that you couldn't actually move the camera in combat until, I want to say, Tales of Graces in 2009 for the Wii. That was the first game that kind of had, you know, quote-unquote, fully 3D combat. Wait. Did they just respawn? Did that thing just respawn all of the enemies? I don't even know. I don't even know what the hell is going on in this battle.
I beg of thee to reveal thy
Alright.
angel feathers.
Let's kill the door! Die, door! Oh, goodness. This is a little bit ridiculous. Also, I am low on TP, so... yeah, just heal me, please. There we go. This is totally reminding me of that, like, horrible boss fight in Xenoblade, where, okay, so we have to attack the I want to attack the auto repair unit, because I think that's, like, healing. Let's go. Wait, what? That didn't do anything! I was trying to use the unison attack, it did absolutely freaking nothing! What the hell, game? Ugh, that's awful! That is awful. Alright, let me just check out the HP of this guy here. Well, there we go, that's dead. Alright. Will you calm down? Alright. This is like a pretty crazy boss fight. I was talking to, you know, one of my friends earlier today who's also a really big Tales fan. And we were talking about, like, you know, the battle systems of this, and it's like, it can get really hectic. It's wild because it's like, you think it's like kind of a chill, laid-back RPG, and then you play it, and then you're like, you know, you're just running around like crazy, doing all these combos and stuff like that. It's a lot. It's a lot, for sure. Okay, so, now we have to kill, nope, we got it. We got it, chat. But honestly, I really like the battle system of these games. It's so good. Okay, good work, everyone. Now let's go get that whatchamacallit. Inhibitor ore. Yeah, that. Come on, let's go. They're all so violent. Says the guy who, like, you know, literally just kills enemies by kicking them to death. I don't know what you want from me on that, dude, but sure. Let's switch that around a little bit. Actually, yeah, I think I'm gonna play as Zelos, and then we'll do something like this. You know, we kind of switch it around a bit so everyone gets, you know, a good amount of EXP and things like that. Oh, wait, also wanted to check cooking. We can... No, I can't do risotto, right? But... well, I'll have Sheena cook the risotto, I guess. Well, monks only fight for knowledge and defense, or never for attack. Yeah, that is something, so I actually... little fun factoid about me. I actually used to take Taekwondo when I was a kid. And I almost got to black belt, and one thing that they definitely talked about is, you know, you should never use, you know, the things that you learn from, you know, to attack people. It's always, you know, in self-defense. And, you know, like, what you really want to do is, like, try to avoid violence whenever possible, which is kind of wild to think about because, you know, you think, like, martial arts, it's supposed to be violent, but it's very much about, like, you know, using it to protect yourself and the people around you, and only ever using it. It's mainly about, like, being able to train your mind and your body to kind of work together, and you know, being more in touch with, like, your spiritual side, I think. All right, so let's push the button. That did something. Give me a second. I need to turn on the AC, or turn it up more. Computers just have a habit, you know, this computer has a habit of heating up the whole frickin' house when I stream. Mine from ancient times. The machines of this mine are built quite sturdily. This is a mine from the ancient times. These machines are also from that time. What? Rather than preserving ancient relics, they're still actively using them here? Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but blasphemy! This cannot be allowed! Bring me the one responsible now! I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing? It's not your fault, dude.
Tussle?
You're fine. You don't have anything to worry about. All right, over limit. Let's go. I always love to see it. But it was like, you know, like, Rain, you know, you're like, oh, no, you know, you can't use the mind to, like, just to do things, okay? You know, to use them. I was like, what's the point of having all of this fancy technology if you can't use it? Like seriously. Here we go. Another compound attack. Love it. Love to see that. Booyah! Did he really say booyah? Gosh. Zealous, you're so corny. I love it. I love it. Let's see. You could probably... Oh, wait. I didn't even realize I hadn't... I had not, like, messed around with your abilities for, like, a hot minute. So... I guess we'll start with first aid on you, and then... I guess, yeah, I can have Guardian as well. We'll do it that way. Just like in the movie Mr. Deeds. Oh gosh. Rabby and the Adam Sandler references never change. Oh gosh. I'm sorry. I know you. I just don't find those movies funny at all. I saw a little bit of Click, and I was like, I don't get why this is funny. Why are the machines running? This is an automated mine, so it runs by itself. Wow, I don't really understand, but it sounds convenient. Oh, I simply must disassemble and analyze this. So anyway, ignoring her for a minute, where's the inhibitor ore? The tunnel with the inhibitor ore is up ahead. If we get on that elevator platform, it should take us there. Yeah, I guess that's how it works. Wait a minute. Wait, no, come back! I needed that! I needed the thing! Oh my god, I can tell this dungeon is gonna be a little confusing. I kind of hate the factory dungeons where it's like everything is kind of just moving and all these moving parts. Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Oh gosh, Zealous is a real pal, honestly. I actually was watching a video that were talking about speedruns of this game, and they were saying Zealous actually has higher damage potential than Lloyd, and of course Kratos, because they have the same moveset. You know, which I thought would be the opposite. I thought Lloyd was more powerful. But I guess, you know, later on in the game he is, but like early on, Kratos and Zelos are better because they kind of just do more power with their single damage moves, whereas Lloyd is more all about combos and stringing attacks together and things like that. But you know, they're both very very good for what they do. Can I get this thing, please? What can it do this time? Let's try it out. Wait! The Sorcerer's Ring was used here to blast rock. Don't use it carelessly. Blast? How? When you use the Sorcerer's Ring, a condensed ball of mana appears. 3 seconds later, the ball of mana explodes. If we're next to it, we'll be caught in the explosion. Gotcha! Let's use it carefully and boldly. Oh gosh, Lloyd is like, oh yeah, it makes explosions? That's awesome! Can't wait to try it out. It's fine. Gina's calm the fuck down. Like, you're gonna be fine. You just gotta, you know, deal with them one by one, and you've got all of the AoE attacks and things like that, so it'll be totally fine.
So
Oh, okay. First aid. There we go. And probably should heal myself as well. Rude. You attack me like in the middle of that, you know, charging up a healing spell. Come on. There we go. I kind of wanted to grind out like him using his first aids in battle because that will unlock, you know, other more powerful healing spells that we get later on. You know, granted, I'm mainly using Zelos for offense rather than support magic, but wait, let's see if I can blow up the enemies. I was hoping that would actually work. I was thinking of Paper Mario, but sure, we'll look at another skit. These bombs are made out of pure mana. Yes, I don't understand the details, but apparently that's how it works. I wish I had a magic spell like that. Yeah, you can't break boulders with your fireballs or push buttons either. But I could turn you into toast. Want me to give it a try? A little sassy there, Argitas. Whoa, hey, stop! Oh, wait, I had another thing that I wanted to do, actually. We're gonna have the party be all men for this for this one. There's actually an achievement that you get for doing this. That is also a thing. If you have 4 men in your party, Regal will get a new title. I haven't played a Paper Mario game in forever. Well, I had recently played, last year, I played Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, actually for the first time on Switch. And I freaking love that game. It's so good. It's like one of my favorite RPGs now. And it's all just, I mean, Vivian is a big reason for it. I just love Vivian. She's very trans. You know, the fact that, like, her family just bullied her mercilessly, that's not so great. But she's very powerful, you know, and she's, like, all the better for it. And I also love a lot of the other characters. Best Paper Mario. I love Goombella. Yeah, see? Regal earned the title Testosterone because there's no one here but men. Men, 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 men. Amen. That was a thing my dad used to sing, okay? He made a whole song about it, and it's stuck in my head for eternity. All right, let's get a better sword for Zelos here. Is that everything that I need to do in this area? We'll see.
Man, there's a lot of them.
Hey, it's all good. We just dropped a bomb right near, you know, right near, like, the enemies. We're gonna have a whole big fight and everything. What's the worst that could happen? It's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. Supersonic thrust! Supersonic racing! Oh gosh, speaking of which, I have really been enjoying seeing some of the footage of, like,
Here you go.
the new Sonic racing game, Sonic Crossworlds. Mainly because, you know, you have Hatsune Miku in it, and it has, like, a whole bunch of really random, like, niche Sonic characters that I was never expecting to actually be in the game. So that's cool. I guess I will take that. Wait, a Saint Rapier? Is that for Lloyd? Yes, it is. Okay, so we didn't even really need to worry about all the weapon upgrades and things like that, because we're just gonna get better weapons in the chests from, you know, the dungeons. That's like usually how RPGs work. It's like, oh yeah, you could just go to the shop and spend money on it, or you could just find shit from the dungeons and it'll be way better. Is Gameral in there? I don't know what you're referencing. I'm sorry. You're gonna need a little. Are you saying Gargamel from the Smurfs? That was where my brain immediately went to. So. But no, he's too busy, you know, promoting late stage capitalism. Because you know that was actually what the Smurfs is about. It's about communism. Oh, from Sonic Advance 3. Gosh, I don't know. I will be honest, I have not played enough Sonic games to know, like, all the different ones. I am very casual with the series, and, like, I mean, I played, you know, the Genesis games when I was a kid, and I played Sonic Adventure 2, but I hadn't played any of the other Sonic games, any of, like, the more modern ones, since that, until, like, recently I played Sonic and Shadow Generations. So I don't know what that character is. So that's where I'm getting at with this. Wait a minute, did I not? I'm an idiot. I didn't change the thing. Well, just go back, I guess. It's fine. I have heard good things about the Sonic Advance games, and I like them for introducing cream and cheese. You know, my personal favorite Sonic characters, other than Blaze the Cat. I like the first two on GBA, especially 2. Cream is so broken in that game. That might be, honestly, that might be one of those games I'm gonna have to play sometime. I did play the very first Sonic Advance game, and I really liked that one. I thought it was cool how they, you know, it was very, like, classic 2D Sonic, but then okay, wait a minute. I see what I'm supposed to do. I have to go all the way back down and then change the Sorcerer's Ring again to shoot it at this thing, and then change the puzzle. It's so annoying. This is so tedious. I hate this puzzle. Oh, great. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. We'll go back. Are we just gonna have to keep going back and forth and changing the Sorcerer's Ring and things like that? I really, really hope that we don't. Just watch her fight Eggman at first. He goes down in seconds. You know, if I ever play Sonic Advance 2, I'll probably start with Cream and just start with the most busted characters. Cause I kind of like that in some games. I mean, that's kind of what I love about RPGs, is like getting to be overpowered and stuff like that. It's just always really fun for me, you know, being able to experiment with different builds and things like that, and learning how to break the game. That was something I really liked doing in like the old school Final Fantasies, like Final Fantasy VI, like teaching everyone Ultima, or you know, giving everyone the best espers so they just have these like ridiculously powerful stats. I know that like Tales of Symphonia also has a lot of ways to break the combat in half. But I'll be honest, I'm not the best at combos in this game. As you can probably see from my gameplay, I kind of just mash buttons and spam arts that I like and see what happens. Alright, so yeah, we'll flip it over that way. Please tell me that there's not another rock that I have to break up over on this side. Probably. There probably is. Yep, I regret this. Whoa, there's a boulder here too. I know, right? Let's blow it up just like the last one. Did we really need a cutscene to tell me that? I don't think that was actually necessary, but sure. We'll go across the very, very slow moving conveyor belt. This is, this is why I don't like these kinds of puzzles in games, because I know exactly what I'm supposed to do, but it just takes forever because you're just waiting around and it's so slow, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, it feels like I'm waiting in line at the DMV or something. Oh, goodness gracious. Which I had to do not too long ago because I had to, redo my car registration. You know, they make you do that every year. And I was just thinking, like, you know, just waiting in line, having my soul sucked out from inside me. I'm like, okay, I'm waiting in line so that I can pay the government like $150 just for the privilege of driving my car that I already paid for. I'm sorry, that's BS. That is just like, why do we have to do that? Like, politicians are always just yelling about big government and things like that. How is it that they just get away with this every freaking year? Oh gosh. Anyways, that's my rant about why I hate the DMV, among many other reasons. Okay, let's just go. It also kind of makes me think of that one level in Donkey Kong Country, the original, where you're on the conveyor belt and I forget what the level is called, but you just kind of have to sit there, you know, for a while and wait for it to move to the places you want to go to, and it's so tedious. And it's like right at the end of the game too, so you're like, you did all these hard platforming challenges, you just want to fight K. Rool already. Thank you for the head pats. I appreciate the head pats. I always like having some nice head pats in there. But yeah, you know, I like Donkey Kong Country overall. Pretty good, pretty solid game, but then that just one auto-scrolly type level at the very end is not the best, we'll say. I will say this battle music is pretty hype. Donkey Kong Country 2 rocks. Yes, I love DKC 2. I love playing as Dixie. Like, I love, you know, her hover jump and everything like that. She's really powerful. I will say, like, the original Donkey Kong Country, I like it, but it's hard for me, and it's just because, like, the controls are so stiff and janky compared to, like, more modern games that it's a little bit hard for me to, It's like, you know, every time I play a Donkey Kong Country game, there's like this one kind of platforming part where it's like I have to really kind of strain to jump, and I'm like, which I guess if they wanted you to feel like you're an 800-pound gorilla, then they did the job. Mission accomplished. I balance between the two. Diddy is best on the ground, Dixie in the air. I guess that is technically true. However, I just really like any character with a hover jump in a platform game. You know, that's just really useful to have. It's kind of like a double jump, but not exactly. You know, it works. It works for what it is. Yeah, okay. You heal yourself, please. Ah! It's all good. Oh god, stop hitting me. Stop hitting me. All right, use your melange gel, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna use Regal a little bit. We did, you know, unlock this new character, so I should use him a little bit. Or try to, at least. But these golem enemies are kind of tricky because they're just so big, and they love to just kind of interrupt your attacks, like kind of frame cancel or whatever it's called in fighting games. Where, yeah, like I keep thinking I should hear, you know, the Guilty Gear Strive announcer going, counter, counter, counter. Oh gosh. I will say I'm not that big into fighting games, but I did spend like 100+ hours into Strive just because I just got really into using Bridget. Oh, are you out of, you know, you can't make rice balls anymore, so can we make fried rice? No? What? Why don't you let me do this thing? Okay, fine. Be that way, I guess. I love fried rice, but I guess I won't get to eat it. We just gotta have to eat fried rice at home. Oh gosh. I guess we have to turn all of these things in the dungeon. Is there anything over this way? I don't know for sure. Granted, there's more big-ass boulders here, so that makes me think that there's, you know, they're blocking something. Oh, okay, we got a save point, at least. Yeah, I will do that. Also... Rain, can you just heal some Genus? And yeah, that's fine. I gotta start getting ready to go get my flu shot and then pick up some other stuff. Have a good rest of the stream if I don't make it back before you're done. No worries. Good luck with your flu shot. Hope that doesn't, you know, isn't too crazy on you. And all that. Oh gosh, it's a tiny little, it's just like a little boy. It's a little elf. It's so cute. I wanna pick it up and pet it. Okay, I feel a little bit weird calling a child it, like I'm, you know, like a fancy lady in the Victorian era or something like that. I mean, with this particular outfit that I've gone on, I can see how y'all would feel that way, but I'm not that pretentious. I don't just call children it all the time. Sometimes, sometimes I do though. Okay, I guess I will give you that. Actually, you know what? Let's give you the, yeah, and then I can give Regal the silk cloak. That works. Hi! What is this thing?
Hey, you losers!
It's a gnome! Oh, it talks!
Of course I talk! You better watch your mouth!
He's not very civilized.
I'm on some journey to eat some, I'm on a journey to find and eat some potion!
Eat? Are you sure you're talking about potion?
It's something that's only for adults that makes them feel good.
It seems he really does mean potion. I mean, there's, certain things that are only for adults that make them feel good that he could be talking about, but we're not going to go there.
Do you losers have any?
Does anyone have potion? I'm afraid not. If we know this was gonna happen, we would have brought some Palma potion. Flanor has a famous drink called Flanor potion. And don't forget Mizuho's famous Mizuho potion. I guess we don't have any choice. Let's go buy some. Wait, I don't want to go buy some because that means I have to go back to this stupid dungeon. I had to go all the way back, you know, all the way out of the dungeon and then go back in. Yes, I'm tired of mines. I agree with this skit. Hasn't even started. I know it can't be helped, but we sure wind up having to go through a lot of caves and tunnels, huh? What's up, Lloyd? Well. Lloyd, you're bored with caves, aren't you? Bored? No, it's not like that. Right then, gotta find that inhibitor ore. Of course, we have to restore Presea back to normal as quickly as possible. I know that. Oh, gosh. Yeah, we have to restore Presea and then we'll get this. Ah, Indiana Jones moment. I'll take it. Whoa, that was close. What was that? I'm sorry, I had forgotten. That's a trap to stop intruders. Pay attention to what you're doing. There's a switch on the wall ahead. If you press it, the boulders should stop coming out. Oh, gosh. All right. Is that a... Whoa, what is that spinning thing? It's a box. The box is gonna try and kill us. That's Naplusa Bakura. You just made those words up. You can't mean the great Professor Naplusas. Yes, it's a device made of concentrated mana in physical form. Normal attacks cannot harm it. Then we can't get past. Raiders of the Lost Ark, I thought you meant Temple of Doom. You know, this is not the Temple of Doom. That was, you know, that was the previous stream when we went to the Tower of Salvation. That was the Temple of Doom. If we can't strike it with a powerful impact. A powerful impact, Oh, yay, okay, wait. Oh, gosh, oh, no, help! Oh, damage. All right. Can you... Wait. What do I do? I was trying to... This is just too silly. I'm sorry. Would you just blow up on the... Damn it. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. We're having a bad time over here. Temple of Doom was dark, the heart ritual and enslaving children. Yeah, I will be honest, I kind of hated Temple of Doom. Like, to be... Okay, wait, hold on. Do you go up this way? And then... Wait, I think I know what I'm supposed to do, except I can't go back. Alright. Or we're just flat. Okay, well that's fine. But yeah, I was not really a big fan of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. There's a lot of aspects of that movie that have really not aged well. I will say that. That's all I really want to mention here. Also, I might have to jump off in like about, you know, 10, 15, 20 minutes or so, because I am going to be getting some groceries delivered. I feel a little bit silly about that because I literally work in a grocery store. And I was like, oh, I could just, you know, I could just pick them up there. But I was like, you know what? I don't want to go to the grocery store. I feel like I freaking live at the grocery store and I just don't want to do that. So I got them delivered and they should be here in like, about 10-20 minutes. What is like blip? Yeah. That it was a bit rough. Honestly, what is, you know, really the whole party has gone through some stuff, you know, recently. Oh, reduces lightning and wind elemental damage. Okay. I don't really know who to give that to, though. I guess I could give that to Zelos. Why not? And then you can, you'll take the... Actually, yeah, we'll just, the talisman can stay where it is, because I don't really know who else to give that to. Is there anything over here? I guess I'll fight you. weird little tiger guy. I've learned not to trust the design of any enemies in this game because it's always a lie. Like every single enemy design is a freaking lie in this game. And they're very not subtle, but it's like, okay, it's a cat on the overworld screen, or like the kind of the field map, and then we actually fight them. It's 4 snakes and a bunch of bats, so it's fine. Oh gosh. And of course we're also getting to the part where enemies can petrify you, which is not great. I don't really like being petrified at all. Too easy. Piece of cake. Alright, well, let's go up this way again, I guess. Go up the very slowly moving thingy-babobber. Ah, no! Ah, God. Again! And I like how that just gives you extra damage as well. Alright. You know what? I will I'm just gonna put Lloyd in the party just for funsies, just for that. Okay, let's try this one more time. Hopefully it'll work this time. Maybe. Probably not. Hydrate time. Okay, I can't go down fast enough though. Like, what am I supposed to do? It doesn't even give me time to react. I can't walk that fast. Like, I mean, I was able to do it earlier, but that was just like part of the cutscene. I don't know, I was just trying to get to the other side, and like, you only have 2 seconds to react, and then it just rolls you down. I guess we'll see how this goes. Let's try one more time. No! I couldn't do anything! Alright, one more time. I always loved The Last Crusade. Yeah, that was really good with Sean Connery. I always loved the scene where with like the knight, the crusader, where he like talking to the guy who's like a Nazi, and he's like, you chose poorly, and then he talks to Indy, he's like, you chose wisely. I don't know, I don't really remember the whole context of the scene, but yeah, seriously, yeah, this like literally doesn't let me move at all. Like, am I just gonna have to go back and reset it, or like, is there something like I'm missing here? Should have sent it to the Marx Bros. Now that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Honestly, the Marx Brothers were ahead of their time in a lot of ways. Okay, yeah, alright, I guess I can't just go back that way. Let me try and go back to the start of the, back one screen, and then see if it resets that way. I honestly have no idea. Well, it turns out I missed a chest over there, so that's fine, I guess. I can get that thing that I missed. Oh god, spin! Little scary when it goes like that. You spin me right round, baby, right round. When you go down, down. You spin me right around, baby, right round. Oh gosh. Fun fact about that song, it was made by the same production team, Stock Aitken and Waterman, that did Never Give You Up. AKA the greatest song ever, the Rickroll song. They were all over the 80s, like all over the pop music of the 80s. Okay, the Iron Greaves, that's for you. You get the iron foot armor, I guess. All right, yeah, let's go back out here. Let's see if this resets again. I guess the other option would be to just, like, maybe I could blow up the boulder or something like that. I have no idea if that would actually work, but it's worth a shot, I guess. Either that or I have to go all the way back and back again. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, yeah, so that doesn't work. I was also thinking, like, you know, maybe a bomb would blow it up or something, but, oh, gosh. Honestly, I'm gonna put a hot take about this game. For the most part, this game is great, but I hate the puzzles. I hate the puzzles in these, I don't know. It's just like I just never know what I'm supposed to do, and I feel really stupid.